is it's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Cleveland Browns. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We go! 30 base.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. But despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down now, it's Gordon. He's got a first down and more past the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 81 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. At their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 20.
Check. Under 10, under 10, 10.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A run with Chubb on first down, not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Third and long for Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
On the double. Three bars, three bars. Hey. You got motion, man. Get it.
Now Gordon on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Go. Let's go, defense. Our time. Go. 50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Wide. Get wide. Look at me. Zipper.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Going deep here for Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him at just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 32-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Alert!
Now Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Ratley. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watch safety creep.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield will get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Let's go.
On the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw on third down, Lions. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Mayfield now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Watch the screen. Kings.
Mayfield now from the 50. And the pressure gets to him again. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
218, chop, go. Stay open. Look at me, zipper. Right here, guys. No! 51. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check three. Yeah.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there by Gordon. 45 yards. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Here is Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 30 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mayfield. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
First down, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Uchenna Nwosu able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On first down, Gordon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Indy. Go. Everyone got 4 down. 52. Look at me. Zipper. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check. 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 Shift, shift. Now. Motion, motion. 61. Matchbox lights. 52. Hey, I'm coming. Line 52. On the ball. Hey! Big grip.
Running on first down, Eckler. And some room to maneuver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. First down, and they stick with Eckler. A gain of 3, second down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and long.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Smith. You better be afraid of me. Watch the edge. 51 to Mike. Yep. 51 to Mike. Woo-hoo. Hey. Mike 51. I smell fear in that offense. Go.
Operating from the gun, Lions. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
Get it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Badgley's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check your hot read. Pistol. Shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
A toss play to Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here we go, D. Hey, hurry. It's just me and you. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Get that quarterback at all costs. Regular. 57.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield flush to his right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Get your swerve on. Hurry. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna Nwosu able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gordon, and he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Go. Watch one. Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Hard. Watch the screen. Yes. Let's go.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
15, Ronnie. 15 line. 51 to Mike. And watch the lane. Jim. Watch twist. Yep. Motion.
Gordon. He finds an opening past the 40. There goes Melvin Gordon. 20, 10, touchdown LA. Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield, a short throw caught by Andrews. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Mayfield looks to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Go. Ready?
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Kill. Out.
Look at me. Go.
Check 99.
Go.
You got to get moving, man.
Shoot.
Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the screen.
Hey, lock it.
Kill.
Look at me. Zipper. Secret.
Going on the ground with Eckler. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
I got you, boy. I got you.
Go.
Shit.
Five.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Blue down, blue down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180. Single, single. Got a single in the slot. Single in the slot. Watch 10. Watch 10. Brilliant. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Nice kick.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Hey, hey, watch it, watch it.
Hey.
Sponge, no.
Get it.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Go.
On first down, Gordon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
Go. Deuce. Hey, alert 3. Check. Go.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Mike Batchley set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Ready. 10-2 stop. We own them. We own them. Go.
Go back. We got motion. We got hit.
They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Fair.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hey, switch gears.
25-yard line.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And some space here. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. 25 yards to the house. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go, here we go. Undercrush, undercrush.
Alert, 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 alert.
From the 24, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
King.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Mayfield flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing, Mayfield, buying time to his left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Run.
Watch the screen.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch twist. Check 31. Check 31.
Now.
He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Ready.
Now Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 67 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Badgley on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 51, Browns nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Browns take over first.
Let's go,
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The Browns on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hurry.
Go.
Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby. Go ahead, take a seat. You can't stop me.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
To throw, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gordon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You don't want it. He's checking. Crash.
Yes. Fight.
They'll run here with Eckler. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for our visitors, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for...
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Yeah. It's shorty, she support. Open up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds